Hi, I'm happy to talk about the most exciting stewardship moment because it involves kids. All right, so the Christian Ed Committee, essential role in the faith formation of the youngest participants. And our mission is to guide and support the spiritual growth of our young church members. We do this in different ways, and we have faith formation starting at the youngest kids with nursery care, which may be more for their parents, but that's one program that we offer. And then Bible sponsorship and presenting Bibles to fourth graders by a sponsor who's within the congregation, present it. And then we also arrange for the children to be acolytes in the service and incorporating other meaningful moments for children during worship, such as children's story time. And then there are, of course, the special activities that everyone loves. The Mouse House is probably the most favorite. And being in the interactive Christmas service, the Easter egg hunt, the bike parade, and confirmation classes that are offered in years when there's a group of kids at the right age. We also offer opportunities for service for the middle and high school age kids with mission trips to Alamosa in the years when that's possible, and then more recently volunteering for Packs of Hope, stuffing the backpacks for foster children. I know personally the long impact of Christian Ed on the lives of our young members. My own children are choosing jobs that involve service to others, and I know as a mom, I see the lessons that they have learned at church impact how they view the world, living with compassion and with a mind for giving back. In fact, Maggie was the one who found and suggested the Packs of Hope Foundation as a service opportunity. Jason and Lucia have also testified openly to the congregation the effect their church has had on their faith formation. And I want to remind you of the stewardship lesson, the stewardship message that Lucia gave as a testament of the positive influence of our church's faith foundation. When I asked Lucia about if she thought that the Worship and Wonder gave her a better idea of church Bible stories, she adamantly nodded yes, and then went on to talk about how after Worship and Wonder, when the other kids were coloring, she would go to read the children's Bible and read the story over again. So I know that our church changes lives. The Worship and Wonder program is bursting at the seams right now, and so we are going to be offering a second classroom this fall to fourth and sixth graders. The materials will be different from the Godly Play stories, offering stories of faith and very different activities that connect these slightly older children to the larger world. We have remarkable volunteers, and I feel like our committee is extremely strong right now due to their expertise. I'd like to tell you about them. Brianna Pierce is our child care attendant who's very dedicated and here all the time with the littlest kids. When she's not here, we're able to use our young adults to help substitute. Sue Miller really is there every Sunday providing the Worship and Wonder lesson, which I think I took for granted somewhat until I heard about how much lesson planning, volunteering, and how intentional she is in her planning of picking the stories and then getting the supplies ready and doing all of that over the summer so that she's ready to go throughout the school year. Kathy Winteregg, who's a retired elementary school teacher and who you've seen doing children's time on Sunday mornings a few times, is amazing, and she brings her expertise as having been a school teacher and a lot of the practicality pieces that maybe some of the other people in the group aren't thinking of. So I really love her input. And Leanne Donner is the parent of an elementary school teacher, and she brings new perspective, really thinks outside the box, and is really engaged in making meaningful moments for the children. Patty Painter Wakefield keeps track of the schedule and the faith formation activities and the calendar and all the logistics, and really thinks of the pragmatic. And of course, Karin, Pastor Karin is on our committee, and she has such a deep knowledge of the Waldorf perspective and child development, so she pulls those pieces in. And then Kathy Hine, who isn't an official member, always helps and does some of the special activities, so we appreciate you. The generosity of our congregation who is full of educators, I might add, has been incredibly important for our CE programming. Our budget is about $450 a year. Our new curriculum, each book is $150 approximately. We bought one book for the new curriculum. And then, of course, there's the supplies and the crepe paper for the bike parade and all of that. So we invite you to participate in any way that you would like to in the classroom and activities throughout the year, because your generosity really helps us thrive. So thank you for listening.